Howdy friends, welcome back to another Diablo 2 video. Well, kind of a Diablo 2 video. I stumbled upon a video that I'm going to show in a second, but it's from this studio called Moonbeast Productions. So something was announced a little bit ago that there's going to be a new ARPG in the works. It's going to by this company Moonbeast Productions. They just kind of dropped this gameplay trailer here, this developer live stream. Again, this was over the summer, so I am a little late to the party, but I kind of just refound it and thought it would be cool to make a little video of it. So what exactly is this new, company Moonbeast Productions? So it seems like, without getting too excited or too hyped up, that some of the old developers that worked on Diablo 2, Diablo 1, Diablo 2 Lord of Destruction, Diablo 3, Torchlight 1, and Torchlight 2, and a little bit of Diablo 4. A lot of the original people, contributors to these games that were employed by what is formerly known as Blizzard North, or AKA, the creative and engine behind Diablo 2. So it seems like a lot of these people have teamed back up, and they are working on a new game, a new ARPG. So this is kind of like their landing page. So I wanted to do a little bit of research. I'll start off. This is just kind of all we know right now. This little video that they dropped, this is their developer live stream. It really just looks like what you would expect an ARPG to look like. This is very similar to, Grim Dawn and Torchlight to some degree. It has those Diablo elements. It has those, like I said, Grim Dawn, Path of Exile type of elements to it that look and feel familiar for the ARPG genre. But I do think it is really cool that, hey, the original creators of Diablo 2 are making a new game. So they kind of just dropped this out of nowhere. And, I was looking into it. I was like, oh man, did I miss something? A lot of the other streamers, I know Llama had a video covering this. I think he was actually able to play it. There was a couple other people that actually had their hands on the game to be able to play it, which is really, really cool. But looking at their original YouTube video, Moonbeast Productions, 2.13K, and this video announcing, with the live stream has like 11K, and even a year ago, this is kind of the first video that they made kind of outlining it, 2.4K views. So it's just kind of funny. It seems like it really has flown under the radar. But if you're a fan of Diablo 2, even Diablo 3 or Diablo 1, this is, in my opinion, a pretty big deal to get some of the original players back in the game. So kind of diving into the list. So some of these names that you see here for Diablo 2, Lord of Destruction, Diablo 1 even. If you go to the Diablo 2 wiki page and you start looking at, some of the designers and writers and stuff like that, a lot of the names for, the creators behind Diablo 2 in this list over here are actually listed as, as part of this project. So I think it's really cool. Blizzard North was only around for Diablo 2, and then they were kind of like dissolved after that. I think it just kind of merged into one giant umbrella company. I'm not really sure the lore, the history, the background, whatever, of Blizzard as a company, but Blizzard North was not a permanent thing, so to speak. So a lot of people think of now with Diablo 4, it's like, oh, it's Blizzard, this is really, really great. But if you want to think about Diablo 2, like myself and a lot of other people in the Diablo 2 community, Blizzard North was really the powerhouse behind Diablo 2. So this is their landing page. There's really nothing on it other than like, yeah, these are all the people and all the games we've worked on. We love making ARPGs, and we're making another one. And that's really it. Careers and contacts are really the only two things. Their logo is pretty sick. I think that's pretty cool. I did do a little bit more research, and I was able to find this other website. It looks like it's maybe just a domain that they have registered. Moonbeast Game. That's kind of it. It's a very buggy website, but this is it. You can kind of sign up for updates, and it's essentially just a mailing list that you can sign up for to get updates on the actual game. So going back a little bit to the gameplay, you're getting a lot of these, which is actually really good that it jumped to this part, because looking through this, watching things over, it looks like there's some really nice, let me go back to that, some really nice callbacks to like the D2 days, and I guess kind of in general ARPG games. But you have these things that are affecting you or are applying to your character. You have your action bar that we know and love, the right click, left click, even some of this like 1 through 4, a little skill tree entry here. So there's a lot of things that feel very, you know, with the times with a lot of these games. You know, this does feel kind of more towards Diablo 4 and like PoE mixed a little bit. But, you know, updated graphics, they look pretty good. I'm assuming this is an earlier version of the game. But overall, I think I'm still excited to hear more about this game. So yeah, that's really it. I'm curious to see what else is out there. Has anyone heard any other updates on it? I don't think they have any idea when they're going to be releasing this, but I am following this pretty closely. Like I said, I think it's, you know, I'm only a very small channel, but I think even to have only 2.13K subscribers, I mean, I think I've gotten enough joy and entertainment out of the product that this, you know, some of these individuals have contributed to with Diablo 2, that I kind of owed it to make a little video just trying to highlight this. So let me know what you think. Is this something that you guys have seen before? You know, I'm curious to see what are your expectations? What would you like to see come out of this game? You know, I'm really curious to see things like end game and gearing and all that sort of stuff. They didn't really super get into it in the live stream, but I highly recommend checking it out. So I'm going to end this one here. Quick video. I just thought this was a really cool, you know, really cool project to keep an eye on. I know that I usually post a lot of D2 videos, but I thought this would be something neat. You know, try and switch it up just a little bit, but it's still Diablo 2 related. So if you're liking these videos, and consider liking, subscribing, commenting, all that good stuff, I'd really appreciate it, trying to grow the channel so I can contribute and continue to play games like this in the future. And yeah, I really appreciate all the love and support I've gotten so far. And yeah, I'm gonna end this here. I'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks for stopping by.